this is my little box of stuff, and with this one I'm going to turn my TRX4 from this to this. So what do I have in this little box? I've got all kinds of goodies actually. What I'm most excited about is this. It's Mudflaps for the TRX4 Defender. So I'm gonna put those on. I have some sand ladders. I have some lights. I have a shovel and buckets. I have a couple of bags and some random bits and pieces that I picked up. I also have just an ordinary tire pen for tires that you mark where the tire was sitting, like front left or something like that. So I'm going to try to just fill in the text on the tire walls of the stock tires, and we'll have to see how that goes. So that's pretty much all that's in the box. These are some adapters and 4 batteries. Other than that, that's pretty much everything. And yes, I know what it says on the box, but I promise you don't have to do that. But strangely enough, there was oranges in this box, and the box is quite sturdy, so I liked it, so I kept it for this purpose, just to keep some random stuff. This is probably going to make the driving capabilities worse. The Defender is already a little bit top heavy, and adding more stuff onto it, I mean, it's not going to make it better, but it's a trail truck for me, so just adding a couple of lightweight plastic stuff on it, it's not going to do much. This is just filled with foam, so whatever. It's a couple of grams. So let's get going. and they are on. So it was quite easy. There were no instructions, but they only fit one way, so I assume this is correct. But if you're gonna do this yourself, there is a couple of things to keep in mind. Like this clip here for the cables, they are on both sides, and I don't know if you can see down there, but it actually screws into the same, like this one here. You see the bolt here? The camera can focus, there we go. This one screws into this clip. So when you take this one out, this one is loose. So keep in mind that you need to correct it by holding this one and just putting in the bolt as well. So it sits, the bracket sits a little bit out, but the original screws are fine. This one is a little bit longer out than it used to be, but that's all fine. So now they're hanging there by the front wheels, and here is the rear. And the rear is very straightforward. Just 2 bolts here. If we can get some focus there. Those 2 bolts, you just screw them out and put it in, and the flap itself is with 1 bolt and a nut on the back. There we go. And that's pretty much what makes them. So there we go. I'm gonna have to see how it looks like with the body on, but the bracket is really good. And as you could see before, it comes with an extra set, like this one with the printed logo, and then there's one with an embossed logo. But I want to see it from far away, so I want to see the logo when I'm driving. So I chose these, but it's good to have spares if they fall off. I didn't tighten it too hard, so it might just be that they fall off after a while. I don't know. We just have to see. But I'm very happy with them as well. So, on to the next part. So what did I actually do to this thing? And we can start in the front here. And as you can see, I've added the chain just to break it up a little bit. It was too much black in the front, I think. And then we can continue, and obviously the painted tires. I decided to paint both the Traxxas logo and the Canyon Trail logo because it looks nicer that way. I would want some other rims, but for now this is as budget as it can get. And if we continue going further, I have added something that every car should have: a fire extinguisher. You never know what's going to happen on the trail, and I put it on the driver's side so you can reach it. And at the top here I added a shovel. There are some sand ladders up there that I added, and those sand ladders are actually, if you can see this, they're loose. I can take them out if I want to and use them. And here is the other painted one, and as we can see here, there's the Mudflaps. And the mud flaps in the rear. I did paint the rear as well. You can see the mud flaps down here. I also added a bucket that's going to bounce around and hopefully look quite funny when I'm out on the trail. At the top I added some boxes, just some random boxes that I found on Amazon. And if we turn this around again, on this side I have added another sand ladder, a different style, but only one on this side because I wanted to break it up with the shovel on the other side and this one here. And the painted tires are on all 5 tires. So that's pretty much what I've done to this thing. Oh, the bags up here that I've added. I haven't put more than that, and of course the cargo net at the top, but I haven't added more in here because of the fact that these little horrible things exist. So I didn't actually know what to do about that, because I need to get in there to get the battery in and so on, so I have to have access to it, and I can't be bothered to take all of the netting off and just do all of that again, so I had to come up with a plan. But hopefully it looks fine even still. I think the cargo net makes it look decent. If you look at it from the top, there's still something happening there, and now it looks more cohesive with all of the stickers that was on it. So there's something happening pretty much all over the place. So as you can see, I haven't done a lot to it, but it's definitely not a factory spec anymore. And all of it is cosmetic, so if anything, as I mentioned earlier in the video, it's going to be worse. It's going to be more top heavy. But I mean, there's nothing in these and it's all pretty much plastic. This one I guess is some kind of aluminum or something, but it's gonna be fine. I don't crawl with this one much anyway. I use it as a trail rig because that's what I enjoy, and if I am going to be crawling with it, then all of this is loose. There's nothing tied down except with the net. This one is zip tied, as well as the bucket is zip tied. As you can see here, there's a small zip tie there, and the sand ladder on this side is zip tied. Everything at the top here is just loose in here, so I could move it around if I wanted to. So if I decide that no, I don't want this anymore, or I need to loosen some weight on it, then I can do that. So what do you think about it? Did I do a good job, or is it too much for your taste? I guess it can get a little bit overwhelming with all of the details all over the place. And is there anything you think I should add to it? Or any really must-have functional upgrades? Because that's probably the next step of this, is to make it drive a little bit better or just handle better on the trail. But I don't feel like I need a whole lot. It's fine on the trail as it is. So looks were more important for now. So if you have any good suggestions on what I should do with it, or something that I really should have or that would fit this style, then please put it in the comment below and I can take a look at it and see what I think. And if you have a trail rig like this that's adventure style, or any styling that you have done to it, I would be really happy to see them. So please point them out to me and I can see them. So until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.